Hey guys, Cameron over at 816 Diesel. We're bringing you a walk around condition video report today. Obviously we're in the West Bottoms, normal spot, downtown Kansas City. And we're doing another 4Runner. You know, we love these here. They're just bulletproof SUVs. You know, when people don't want a diesel, but they still come to me for mechanical advice, like what's a good car to drive that won't cost me a lot to maintain, that I can drive forever, the answer is always the 4Runner. They're just well built, they're well serviced, they retain value, they're just great cars. So, you know, our family members drive these, our wives, our families, ourselves. I mean, we have LX470s, LS430s, GX470. We are a Lexus diesel family. So we got a very nice 03 limited 4Runner. First year of the 4th gen body style, a super rare bluish grayish color. As you can see, it kind of changes in the sunlight, but it's a super unique kind of slate gray blue color. Really pretty. The pictures and videos don't even do it justice. Anyone who comes in my shop looks at this and is in love with it. But we're going to be cold starting it, going through it today, kind of showing you all the good, the bad. It is an 03, it's 17 years old, so please keep that in mind. It's not a flawless truck, and I'm not preaching that condition, but it is nice. And I think you're going to like it. So without further ado, 166, 860 on the miles, which is pretty good for 17 years old. I mean, that's less than 10,000 miles a year. Fire up real quick. Goes right to a perfect idle with no check engine lights, no problems to report. Nothing of concern. This thing has got the 4.7 V8, so it is a limited V8, sunroof, nav, leather, every option available we got. And we even have the diff locker over there, hill descent, heated seats, power slider in the rear, height control. So it is an ex-RIA truck, but we disabled all that and put manual suspension in because we wanted to lift it, because that's what we do. Navigation works great, nice sound. The sound package, I believe, is JBL, is that right? JBL synthesis sound. So special stereo. The limiteds get all the good options. 4-wheel drive on the fly, rear window, which does go down and up. I love that function. It's just kind of a cool. Not a lot of SUVs did that. We got nice hot heat. The seat heaters will cook you out. That's pretty much all that's going on here. Cold AC too. Cup holders. You got the center console that does this weird, oh, CD changer. We got that too, but it also does this kind of odd flip up table in case you want to eat something there. Somebody left some crumbs, sorry about that. Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, these things are loaded out. They got the all season floor mats. The leather's in great shape. We have no rips or tears anywhere. They've been fixed at some point. Great condition though. Nothing to complain about inside. It's quiet, it's nice, the windows are tinted, the sun, everything works, there's no warning lights. Beautiful inside. The only bad I can say about this truck for being 17 years old, has acquired some rust. So I'm not going to sit here and preach that this is one of our southern cars that's flawless. It's not a rust bucket, but it does have a rusty underside just as far as surface rust goes. It's not falling apart, it's not rotted out to any extreme, but it's not perfect. So this is just me telling you guys. But let's pop the hood first. That's where we're going to start. I'm not familiar with these cars as well as I am my trucks. It's a little different for me, guys, so bear with me. I did say it's a V8, which it means a lot to guys on these 4Runners to have a 4.7 V8, because if you got a boat, you can still tow something with this. I mean, the V6 is fine if you don't tow, and they are pretty peppy, but the V8s are nice if you tow or if you just like a little more power. 4.7, same motor they put in the Tundras, the Lexus LX470s, the GXs, they put it in everything. It's a great motor. This one's nice and quiet. It doesn't have any issues. It doesn't leak. Looks to be recently serviced. Looks like some newer parts back there on the ABS pump. But all in all, motor looks good. You know, there's just little dings for 17 years old. Little stuff like that. Little paint chip there. Needs a little touch up. Fog lights are good. Headlights are nice and clean on this truck. You know, with the exception of just little scuffs, that's all we're going to be going over today. Little touch-up scuffs. Like I said, it is a factory X-Ria suspension truck, which is all that hydraulic fancy suspension. We gutted it and put it with classical shocks and spacers for a leveling kit, just to give it a lift kit. And it's nicer, it's cheaper on the pocket, less stuff to fail, easier to maintain. It should last you the rest of the life of this truck. We also did some 33-inch tires, Amp Terrain Pros. They are a 60,000 mile tread warranty, and as you can tell by that red paint, they're brand new. They got 0 miles on them. Actually, they got 1 or 2 because I drove here from the shop. So 285, I believe. And these are nice tires, guys. 285 70 17s. If you look down there, and that's an LT 10-ply tire. So this is a very safe tire. It's not cheap. It hasn't been skimped on as far as load rating or anything. All the suspension on this truck is brand new. Upper lower ball joints. We've got tons of suspension work done. Control arms, it's all new. Alignment, tires, leveling. Came factory with running boards, paint to match door handles. Oh boy, thought I'd lock myself out there. All right, let's get in here. Take a look at this back seat. Not a lot going on. All season mats still in there. You've got the HVAC controls in the rear, and that's pretty much it. The center seat jumps down here. You got cup holders that pop out if you need them. Nothing too fancy, but no rips or tears in the leather. Has this nice speckled granite type trim all throughout it. Super common in these, I guess. The only bad thing I can tell you about the body, and you won't even notice it here because it looks flawless, but these fender flares, because they're plastic and the body's metal, the paint's faded slightly on them. Let's see if we can look at this front one. Under a neon light in my shop, I noticed it more, but out here we're in the shade of this building, I don't notice it as much. Let's see how the other side looks, if I can point it out better. I mean, that's a clean body though. Besides some little low-laying nicks and dings, I mean, I didn't have a lot to show you guys as far as damage or issues. I'm looking it over. A couple little scuffs down here. Nothing crazy. A couple little scuffs. Like I said, rear suspension's new too. All 4 shocks, sway bar end links, bushings. We went through it thoroughly. This thing is stiff. It has all brand new suspension. Has the factory tonneau cover in place. It's been nice and vacuumed. I love seeing those zebra lines. It means it's been vacuumed and cleaned nicely and kept well. Factory liners, dividers, it's all there. Doesn't look like anyone's been in this back hatch. It's not rusty underneath the hatch, which is a huge problem with these, because as you can see, we washed it this morning before the video, but there's water droplets. It's a weak point on these 4Runners. Water beads down the back and just kind of pools and sits down there, and then you'll see them rust through here and rust on the bottom. So this one's pretty clean in the back hatch. It's not like it's a uber rusty vehicle in my opinion, just from what I'm looking at and seeing, but we're going to get under it here and I'll show you in a little bit. It's been undercoated, so it looks great, and it's not, again, I'm not trying to deter you guys. I mean, that frame is healthy. When I say a bad rusty frame, there's usually holes in it. I mean, this one's not, it's not bad. It has been undercoated, but it's not terrible. I mean, let's look under these doors. Like, there's your pinch welds. The door bottoms aren't rusty. Just the underside of the vehicle has rust grime from just being driven in the winter. So we've cleared that up. I don't need to keep revisiting it, guys. And you really can't see the paint fade on the fender flares better over here. They look just as good. I'm going to show you all these door bottoms because I know Toyota guys like to see the condition and rust, so I try to show it to you. But I hope this video has helped you make a decision. I put one of these up last week. It's probably my last video. Matter of fact, I know it is. I did it on Thursday and it sold on Friday. So we do not keep these 4Runners long. We make them look cool. We make them nice. We service them so they are, in theory, turnkey for a 17-year-old vehicle. We're downtown Kansas City and we're 816 diesel. So head on over to my website if you're intrigued. On my website, you're going to find pictures, VIN, pricing, all the information on our service job. It's all over there, 816diesel.com. Go check it out. We don't do any financing, so if you're interested, get a hold of your bank. Let me know if you have any questions. We don't really do trade-ins either, guys, so we are a cash cash or check only dealership. But I thank you for watching the video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We got some other cool trucks dropping this week. 2021's off to a great start. We appreciate all our fans for watching, and you have a great day out there. Thank you.